Hola, ¿cómo estás? I hope you're all muy bien.
¿Cómo estás en demandea?
Had to bring it back, bro. Welcome to another episode of the H Word podcast. I'm your host or co-host. What am I?
No, we're both hosts. None of this coating.
Safe. I'm one of your hosts, Big Nooch, aka Nucci_London, as a lot of you may know me now, because that's my handle on Twitter.
Trust me, we'll get into that.
We'll get into that in a second. I'm joined with my man.
I go by the name of Hader. Some of you know me as HS. A lot of you may know me as World of HS.
A lot of you may know him as Fresh Trim.
Trim too loud, can't hear you. Hearing aid for sale. Please shout me.
Thank you for tuning in again.
To another episode.
Yes, to another episode of the H Word podcast. This one's going to be a bit different, you know. This one's going to be a bit special. Just like a Christmas special, you know them ones. But it's not about Christmas.
Nash.
Allow it, bro.
Wish
my
you up.
My ears hurt.
Bro, I like Christmas at work, you know.
Oh, them ones.
Hey, what are you doing?
Secret Santa, you doing Secret Santa?
I did it the other day. Imagine I got a Nando's gift card for my Secret Santa.
Oh yeah, I saw that, bro, on your Snapchat.
I mean, I didn't know how to feel.
I was feel violated. Trying to say you're trying to bulk up and that. Obviously, so basically.
Speaking of bulk.
Yeah, so basically what happened is we just filmed episode 3. What was meant to be episode 3, we just filmed it.
Tell them how many days ago.
So this
you guys.
3 days ago.
This is for you lot, bruv. Well, it's all for you lot, but you get me.
This one's specially for you lot, yeah? Due to high demand and whatnot. So basically, 3 days ago, we filmed episode 3. What was meant to be episode 3, which is still coming out, but it's going to be as episode 4, which it doesn't really matter.
Still very relevant conversation.
That same day, me and you were chilling after we filmed. We always chill. So we were chilling, and I was like, bro, let me upload this tweet, man. He's like, what is it? And I said, it's just my transformation, because this month, 4 years ago, I started my weight loss journey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For those of you that don't know, for those of you that haven't seen the tweet, I used to be 140 kilograms. Don't know how much that is in pounds. I don't know how much it is in stone.
Yeah.
Just Google it.
I think many Americans and Canadians use pounds and that.
Yeah.
It's mainly us that use kilos, innit?
It might be global, bro. You don't know.
Trust me, daddy.
Know them ones. So I used to weigh 140. I uploaded 2 pictures of me previously and 2 pictures of me now. And bruv, I expect
it just. I can't even lie, bruv. It banged differently. Bruv, as we speak now, it's on a what? 25k likes and like, was it 5k read? I don't know how many retweets.
I don't look at the retweets. It's like
the last time I saw it was touching 3k at least.
Bro,
whatever it was, like
I was buzzing, bro. I don't know what happened, because I was sitting with him, and before this I had 2,000. I wish 285 followers, and I'm just chilling with you. I expected like 100 followers.
No one's counting though.
100 likes. Yeah, you know them ones. I expected like 100 likes, 200 likes.
Brother, with
10,000 in like the first day. I said, Jesus Christ, bro. I was like, what the hell's going on?
Jesus Christ.
If
Have you seen the meme, yeah?
Yeah, come on, bro. That's an OG meme. That's an OG.
That was a Vine. Was that a Vine?
Oh, that was a Vine.
Oh,
6-second
Vine.
thing. Now TikTok, you got madness on TikTok. I'm going to talk about TikTok one day, bro. That was a waste of time. But listen, hear what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, 25k. So I was like, hey there, bro. And I got big up for the support, man. Big up for the nice messages. I thought there was going to be a couple trolls and be like, oh, you fat shit, blah, blah. Bruv,
they left that to me to call you
I
fat
received nothing but love. The funniest thing I got was, oh, I prefer you when you were fat. But they were just probably doing that for attention. I gave them a little like.
Big man thing, bro. I told you this when you first showed me a couple of weeks back, yeah? Wallah, when you... obviously, when I looked at it a few times, I was like, I can see it now.
Yeah.
But big man thing, you lot, yeah? When he first showed me the pictures, best believe I was doing this with the phone. Imagine I've got his phone and I'm just like, I'm like, raw, was that really you? And then obviously you dropped the tweet and yeah, man. But
so I'll insert some pictures as we're talking, obviously, as we're discussing it. And I got a ton of DMs, a ton of nice messages. How did you do it? Congratulations, well done, bro. People in France were messaging me and that, bro. It was a madness.
And you know what I like? Yeah. Even more so, people are actually checking out the podcast as well.
My guy.
Too
MashaAllah.
Bro, we have to be professional.
We're just trying to...
Shout out Ahmed, innit, from Noa Lounge.
Brother, that just...
We'll edit that part out, innit?
Nah. We should leave... I don't know.
No, I'm editing that part out, bro. Cool. But obviously, we just got the tea. Shout out Ahmed.
Cheers.
That's why we cut that part out. No, bro, I don't do them things, man.
We do it now with your tweet, bro.
Alright, send it. So basically, what was I, bro, before? You went mad.
Trust me, bare people were like...
Oh yeah, so I got bare DMs, bare replies. How did you do it? What, like, bro, I wish I had this motivation. Big up everyone who tweeted me. Like I said, man, it's unreal love. And so I said, bro, fuck it. I'm going to do an episode. I'm going to do a whole podcast dedicated to it. I'm going to say, start to finish, how I done it, what I done.
Nah, bro,
I'm going to give them, hopefully...
You deserve that spotlight, fam.
Thank you, brother. I'm going to give them the ultimate guide.
Trust.
Kind of.
The real listeners, the real OG listeners will know in episode... I think, was it last episode? one of the previous episodes, we mentioned about weight loss. And we wanted to talk about it one day.
2, yeah.
And little did we know.
25.
You know what I'm saying? But bro,
25K.
I got something for you. And I wanted to wait till the camera's on.
Yeah.
I got you a little something.
Nah,
obviously, you're big time now. You're a celeb, the tweet bank.
What are you doing, bro?
You get me? Obviously, you can't go Tesco no more. So I wanted to remind you what it feels like to go Tesco. So I bought you a little Tesco bag.
Thank you, my guy. I love you.
Just to remind you what it used to be like before the tweet bang.
This was it, bro. Before Twitter, this was me, bro. But now,
it used to be you.
Get out of here, bro. Now I got personal shoppers and that. But listen,
trust me. You weren't expecting that, were you?
No, I wasn't expecting that. I like that.
Come on, G.
My proper went Tesco. Can I get a bag? I want to give it to my friend.
To be fair, I had it.
Like,
Yeah.
So basically, I want this to be an ultimate guide for anyone who was in my situation or is in my situation and wants to obviously go through that journey, whether to bulk up, whatever. I'm hoping I can shed light from start to finish. And obviously, you can get that if you purchase my link in the description. No, I'm joking. Imagine I say all of that and then I say
promo.
Purchase. All right, go, bro.
My brother, Hussein,
bro.
aka Nucci,
come on.
aka the legend,
aka Maro Icardi, aka. But do you see the people that were calling me on that, bro? Man called me Loftus Cheek. In what country do I look like Loftus Cheek?
I don't even know who that is. Who's that?
Yeah, safe. You don't watch ball, that's why, bro.
Nah, trust me. I'm not gonna pretend like I watch football.
I rate that though. You're not one of them, bros.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, you remember Manchester United when they had
Rooney. Rooney used to play for them, bro. I'm not that bad.
Come on.
Shout out Henry, my brother.
All right.
Them days was when I used to follow football, and then obviously
you fell off.
Year 7 and that hit that bando and that. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm joking. All right, my bro. So I think the most important question that the people then want to know is, talk us through the journey. Where were you when you started? Not literally like where were you as in what gym you went to, but like what was life like? Talk to us about how the transformation started up to where we are now, and then we can go. Then as we talk, we'll dive into more depth.
So I was always, so just so you guys know a little background, I was always overweight from when I was about 5 or 6. Just started cramming in the food, fam. I used to be scared of not having enough food. I used to eat that much that I was scared I wouldn't have enough food, so I would always overorder, I'd always overeat. I would still go gym with my boys. Shout out to my guys, they used to come force me to go gym. So I was still fairly active. I was like quite strong, obviously, because you're big, so it's naturally you're gonna be quite strong. But I was fat. I was always overweight. I used to flirt a bit with football. I've always been into football. I used to flirt a bit with mixed martial arts here and there, the gym here and here.
Yeah.
But nothing really stayed like.
You weren't too on it.
I wasn't too on it like that. But I was always interested in it, so that was a key for me. I tried and failed many times. And
when you say tried and failed, you mean starting gym, stopping?
Starting and stopping gym and starting and stopping routine. So diet plan. So I remember, bro. I remember this vividly in my head. I was sat at my desk and I made an Excel sheet Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What I'm gonna eat throughout all of the days, and I was getting happy. And I was like, yes, I can't wait to start my diet. And like my mum would bring like KFC and at home, and I would like be like, no, I can't have it. And it would last like a week, and then I'd fall off. And then repeat the process. And it's just finding that motivation.
Especially when you're young,
started.
it can be hard to.
It can be hard, bro. 100%. So I went on holiday with 3 of my guys in let me unlock this. I went on holiday with 3 of my guys in December 2015.
December 2015.
December 2015, I went on holiday to Paris. Shout out Paris.
Paris.
Tu parles français? And we just done a lot of walking, bro. And I wanted to start my diet, but I couldn't. So we done a ton of walking, and I came back. Obviously, when I go on holiday, I just eat, bro. I don't really watch the calories and that. I just eat. So I came back from holiday.
Will fly out and I experienced it myself.
100%, bro. So I come back and I lost like a kg, and I was thinking, what the hell's going on, bro? So I stuck on my diet. I don't know why. I just stuck on my diet, and I familiarized myself with calories. I familiarized myself with certain things, which I'll get onto in a bit. But long story short, took me about 6 months to lose the weight, from December 2015 to June, July-ish 2016. Did I say that right? 15 to 16, yeah. Took me about 6 months to lose the weight. Then I went on holiday to Dubai.
Jeez.
And I'll insert some pictures. I'll insert some pictures as I'm talking, guys. I went on holiday to Dubai, and I was skinny fat. So
yeah,
I was slim, but I had no muscle. You could still see some fat. Came back from Dubai again, a bit overweight. Not overweight. I wouldn't say overweight. I was just a bit like, just had some fat on me. Came back and grinded. I didn't have a cheat day for like 6-7 months. I just stuck at it, yeah, and I was at my lowest weight ever. I was about 82 kg.
And you're how old at that point? 17, 18?
Nah, bro, I started in 2015, so I was 18.
Wow, so you're still quite young, man.
Or am I chatting shit? No, I was 18. I went to university 19, yeah. I went to university at 19, so by 19, by the time I started university, that following September, I was like about 85, 86 kg.
Calm.
Had some muscle on me, not too much. I'll get into that. And then ever since then, just been grinding and trying to get bigger, trying to get not too much weight. Obviously, I do want to gain a bit of muscle, a bit of strength.
Yeah.
But these things, they go like this, bro. Sometimes you want to go and gain some muscle, and sometimes you want to lose some fat. Sometimes, so it's always up and down.
Can relate about gaining fat.
And then right now, final point. Right now, 2019 December, 4 years on. I weigh 90 kg.
MashaAllah.
Thank God.
Would you say you're happy right now? Be honest.
I'm probably the happiest I've ever been.
With your physical appearance.
Yeah, probably the happiest I've ever been. When I lost the weight, like I said, I had a bit of skinny fat. I wasn't, built or anything. And then I went to the extreme.
Cool.
And I kind of gained a lot of muscle and a lot of weight. A lot of muscle. And I kind of, wanted to work on my strength. And then I realized I was just too bulky. So I said,
so you was at one point you was at one low of the scale, and at one point you was going towards.
Yeah.
And now you're in.
Now I'm in between.
I'm in between, meaning
I'm decent.
There's a balance of both.
Yeah, I don't have much fat.
And mashallah, you're a tall guy as well, man.
Come on, bro. I don't know if you're taking a piss or not.
No,
I'm not that tall, bro.
Like, obviously not tall as me. 6 foot gang. You get me? No, I'm joking. All right. I think the people then really wanna, you know what I'm saying? Like this is, bro. This is about you and your journey. So I want to give. We want to give the people what they really want. Why they're watching this. You get me? So we spoke about the weight loss, kind of the journey of it. We spoke about how long did it take. So why did you start though? What was your motivation? Obviously, without the basic answer, I want to lose weight.
Yeah.
But like, did something happen? Did you watch a film? Was a family member ill that maybe you like? Nah, I don't want to end up like that. Like, what was it in particular? Or maybe there wasn't. I don't know. You tell us, bro.
No, good question. So I'd say 3 things pointed out to me the most.
All right, 3 things.
One of them, I told myself I would watch a lot of videos on YouTube, weight loss journey.
Okay.
And every single person had loose skin, and it was a ridiculous amount of loose skin. And I said, the longer I leave this, the more loose skin I'm gonna have. Because the bigger I get.
So correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. Is loose, and I'm very ignorant about this. I haven't been to a gym since like 2014. Yeah. Loose skin. So when you're overweight and then you lose bare weight, and then it's just like dragging.
So your skin has elasticity.
Okay.
And if you obviously, like it comes and it goes. Obviously, it's like it's always moving. If you lose that much weight that quickly, you can have a bad case of loose skin. If you do it gradually, your loose skin won't be as much.
Okay.
I've done it quite quickly. A lot of people think because I said 4 years on, it took me 4 years to lose the weight. That's not true.
Yeah. Okay.
It took me about 6-7 months to lose the weight, and then since then I've just been working on myself.
You just maintained it since.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
So I did start off with a bit of loose skin, but slowly with time it does get better.
Cool. So loose skin was the number 1 motivation.
Loose skin
not wanting.
Yeah, not wanting too much loose skin.
Okay, that's number 1. Number 2.
That was number 1. Number 2 is that diabetes runs in my family from my dad's side.
Same.
Thank you, Dad. And so
I think it's common from the region we're from anyway.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Diabetes,
because of the like oily food and high in salt and
carbs,
rice based and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So diabetes runs in my family.
Does rice based even make a difference to your diabetes?
I don't think so. That's carbs. But I don't know.
Maybe
I'm not a nutritionist. Guys, I just want to point it out. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a qualified personal trainer, nothing like that. I'm just giving my advice. I'm giving my personal experience. And people are going to come at you, oh, this is wrong, bro. Shut up. I like not
it
to
worked
be,
for him.
Not to be arrogant or anything, but it worked for me. And I know if someone else implements it, it's going to work for them. I want to get into that in a bit more depth.
Cool,
but
cool. So number 2 was
diabetes. So
genetics.
Correct. And I went to a GP and he kind of said, listen, you need to cut down, otherwise you're going to get diabetes.
Wow.
And number 3, bruv, I just wanted to see the potential within myself. Like I'd open the camera and like, it wasn't a thing of jealousy where I'd look at other people and be like, oh, they're good looking. Why can't I be like that? But it was a thing where it was like, I felt bad for myself that I had so much potential that I was just going to waste.
I see what you mean.
Bro, if I wanted, like, within myself, I would look in the mirror and obviously you tell yourself, oh yeah, I look all right, but you don't really believe it. I wanted to be able to take pictures and be fine with that and not having to, you understand, like, wear something. Wear something and not have any insecurities. Tie my shoelace and not being short of breath. When I want to go into a ride, bro, I used to have to check the weight limit.
Wow.
Yeah, it was one of them things, man. Like, I want to do zip lining. My boys like, yeah, come and zip lining. Quickly on Google, what's the weight limit for zip lining?
For real, man.
So those were the main 3.
So the main 3 motivation, excuse me, did a mini burp. Don't know if the mic picked it up. Okay, so Now, one thing that I struggle with as well, but mine's the opposite. I don't gain weight, unfortunately. So you were gaining weight, or you still do, I'd assume, but you know how to maintain it now. So what did you eat in regards to your diet? Like, did you have any particular diet plans? For example, did you go vegan for a couple months? Did you do a salmon thing? Did you do
so I wanna,
water fast? I've heard of all this madness.
This is what I want to talk about. This is the key
I think
thing,
this is out of everything we're going to talk about, I think this might be the...
So now we're talking about diet. Bruv, diet, please do not overcomplicate it, yeah? I'll give you step one. Step one, you download an app called MyFitnessPal. They're not sponsoring the thing.
MyFitness?
MyFitnessPal.
MyFitnessPal.
You know that friend. So MyFitnessPal, I think it's done by Under Armour. You enter your weight, you enter your height, you enter your age, you enter your male or female. It tells you how many calories you need.
Or anything else you may be.
Yeah, it tells you, I knew you were going to say that. It tells you what do you want to do? Gain weight, lose weight, maintain. And then you say lose X amount per week, gain X amount per week.
Oh, wow.
So it's very detailed.
You can literally put in...
Yeah. And it tells you how much you need to eat, how many calories. Calories is the main thing. To lose weight, it's calories in versus calories out. I don't want to hear nothing about don't eat past 9 p.m. Don't eat past 10 p.m. Only start eating.
Keep the main thing.
From 12 until 5 p.m. Intermittent fasting is good, by the way. I do it sometimes. Keto diet, low carb diet, blah, bruv. Eat let's say mine was, I think, 1,800 calories to lose weight. I ate 1,800 calories or less every single day. Every single day. When I'd plateau, when I stopped losing weight, I'd increase the calories. It's called a refeed day. Look into it. I'd increase the calories. I'd probably double the calories, so double 1,800. Shock my system, and then bring it back down to 1.6 thousand calories. Okay.
Wow.
So the first thing you need to do is familiarize yourself with calories. What is a calorie? What is a carb? What is a protein? What is a fat? I wouldn't suggest counting macros as of now. I suggest just looking at the thing. And funny enough, I was actually giving one of my guys advice, and he's like, bro, like, he's a guy I know. He's like, bro, I really want to lose weight, blah, blah. So I sent him a voice message. I said, listen, bro, don't overcomplicate it, okay? Calories in versus calories out. Download MyFitnessPal. You can lose weight without going to the gym. By just doing this, you can lose weight by not going to the gym at all. All right? So he said, I said calories in versus calories out. I told him, I explained it. And he said, bro, you're a genius, blah, blah, this is that. Just don't get caught up into what's the best diet and what's the best this. We all react differently to different foods. Trial and error. Work out what's best for you. What I done, sorry, I just want to make this last point.
I remember this point, don't worry.
Yeah. What I done, which helped me a lot, I told my mom, listen, I can't eat from your food anymore. And it was tough because I love my mom's cooking. I said, I can't eat from your food anymore.
Shout out to all of the mums in the world.
That ghee, that salt, that...
You know about ghee?
Come on, bro.
You man use ghee?
I'm cultured, bro.
Bro, big man thing I never use, man.
My mum does not use anything without ghee, bro.
No way.
Butter on toast.
I thought it was just a South Asian thing.
Nah, bro. Come on. Pick up the Middle Easterns and the South Americans and the Jamaicans.
I want to ask you a question, my brethren.
No, can I just make that last point? Sorry.
My brother.
I was still going on that point.
Make it like it's never going to be made before.
All right, so...
Mr. Viral.
Done. So... Yeah, I told my mum, listen, I can't eat your cooking anymore.
Sorry about that, guys. We were recording and I think the camera decided to have a little moment.
YouTuber problems.
But we are back again.
Yeah, so I just checked it. I was talking about the time where I was around the bit where I said I need to stop eating my mum's cooking. So I told my mum, listen, I can't stop. I have to stop eating your cooking. You're going to have to make sacrifices, guys. Like, you're going to have to.
In anything in life.
Yeah, 100%, man. And so I went to my local grocery store. I looked at the back of every single thing that I thought was healthy and that I thought I had to find something that was easy for me to eat every single day. And I didn't need to prepare too much. I needed something maintainable and that would keep my sanity. So what worked for me is, I'm not sure if you know corn.
Yeah.
You know, like meat-free stuff, basically. The meat replacement stuff.
Cool.
So I looked into corn. I started getting like chicken nuggets, chicken strips, all this kind of stuff that kind of like, I still had that little element of I can eat this kind of stuff, but it was healthy. Yeah. I'd have it with rice. When I was on the move, I would have Subway because I knew Subway salad because I knew how many calories was in it each day. You just need to familiarize yourself with it, guys, okay?
Educating yourself on the calories. And
yeah, exactly.
What you're actually intaking and stuff.
Yeah, 100%. And then once you find that routine, just stick to it.
Now, remember a minute ago I said I had something to ask you.
Yeah.
So, many of us think, or people like me who don't go gym, assume that this whole gym thing is an incremental stage of your life. Like it's a moment, it's a 6-month thing, it's a 12-month thing, it's a 8-month thing, whatever, 6-week thing, whatever it may be. Now I've learned over time, and this might sound silly to you because you're a regular gym goer, I'm not, but the whole concept of gym needs to be integrated into your lifestyle rather than the other way around. That you need to integrate your lifestyle into gym, if that makes sense. So like you almost like no matter where you are or what you're doing, whether you're overseas
you're
or
always
whatever.
thinking about the gym and
So how was that for you? Was it a thing where when you started to take the weight loss more serious that you knew that you were gonna carry on for the rest of your life, or did you just have that one objective and thought, you know what, I'm gonna smash that at the park and I don't care, that's it?
So I think what's essential with weight loss or any type of muscle gain or any type of fitness journey is always set yourself short-term goals.
Okay.
Never think too far ahead. Because if I sat down and someone told me, listen, this was my type of mindset, yeah? My boy told me, he sat me down when I was fat and he said, listen, Hussein, if you can lose the weight going gym 5 days a week and you lose it all in a year, this is for the people who said, oh, but you're motivated and I wish I had this type of commitment. This is how I was before I lost the weight. You go gym 5 days a week, you lose it all in a year, or you go 1 day a week and you lose it in 5 years. Which would you rather take?
First option.
Yeah, and I said number 2. I said, yeah, honestly. I said, I'd rather go once a week for 5 years and lose the weight. That's the type of mentality I had. If someone told me now, it's going to take you... Imagine someone came to me then and said, 6 months' time, you're going to lose all the weight. I'll be like, yeah, but 6 months. In 4 years' time, you're going to have your ideal body or whatever. Yeah, but 4 years, that's long, man. So you set yourself short-term objectives, short-term goals. And once you start going... How many days is it to make a habit? I think it's like 23 days or something.
21, 23?
Yeah, something like that. Bruv, I kept myself motivated by the results. Once I saw the results, I was hooked. And even small things. For example, someone gave me a piece of advice. They wanted some advice. And I gave them an example. Shout out to my sister, man. She gave me, when I first started my weight loss journey, do you know what she done? She went and got me Foreman grill. Yeah, George Foreman grill.
Respect to her, man.
Yeah, for my birthday, I think it was. George Foreman grill and a tracksuit. And this tracksuit I wanted badly. And I wore it to the gym every single day. Yeah? Obviously, I washed it.
Shout out to your sister, man. God bless her, man. That's a really nice thing to do.
Every single day I wore it. It kept me motivated. It was like, I was looking forward to wearing this tracksuit. And it just so happened I would only wear this tracksuit to the gym.
Okay.
So, do you get me? It was something that I
had
would
that
look
little,
forward
like,
to.
something to look.
Yeah, you know when you make a purchase, a guy has that little buzz, that little... So just stuff like that. And I never intended for this to be, it's not like I didn't intend it for it to be either, but I just never thought of it. I always had short-term goals and whatever happened. And now it's a thing where I can never stop going gym. I truly believe I can never stop.
I respect that, bro. Inshallah, one day I'm going to say the same to you, man.
No, you will do, bro.
About myself,
No, 100% you will do,
because one thing with me, and like, you know this, my close friends know this as well, is like, the background that I'm from is kind of like, I don't know what it's like, because obviously we come from different backgrounds, but it's like, if you're not healthy, if you're not big in my culture, the elders, the aunties, the uncles, when you go back home, they'll say, oh, you're bare weak, like my guy, like, but it's not that I'm weak, I'm just built differently, like, I'm not, okay, I ain't wham, like, you get me, but they think if you're not fat, if you're not big, then you're weak. It's like, nah, I ain't weak, you're just mad fat, you know, no one's there, not without sounding rude to anyone, but
that's what they believe.
But it's a thing where it's like with me, obviously, you know, like the different accolades I've achieved, praise to God. I just think I've never been bothered with gym because I've never really understood the magnitude of how serious gym is. But as I'm getting older now, I'm a brother. It's mad to say I'm not too far from 25 now. Like I'm not there yet, but I mean, alhamdulillah. But do you get what I'm trying to say? Like I'm a stone's throw away basically, and it's like it is important. So who knows, man? Maybe 2020 is the year me and you.
No, 100%, bro.
You get me?
100%, bro. I'm always here for you.
Well, you already, but I join you, fam.
Bro, you have to start your journey, man, because a lot of people think gym is just a physical thing.
Speaking,
I would just last point about this. Gym is not a physical thing. It is for, I'd say, 20-30%. The biggest change it's made for me personally is my mindset.
Yeah.
And
that made you more of a stronger person.
Stronger, more determined. My willpower is through the roof.
What kind of, because obviously you was overweight, you was young, all that kind of good stuff. Like, what were some of your biggest challenges that you faced in regards to that journey?
So this is why I'm doing this, bro, because I truly want the viewers and the listeners, if you're listening, to have someone to listen to and just say, listen, I'll take a leaf out of his book and I'll implement it and hopefully it works. This whole thing is trial and error. For me, it was trial and error. For you guys, it will be trial and error to a smaller scale than it was for me, because I had no role model. I had no one to look up to. None of my friends were trying to achieve the goals I was trying to achieve.
Yeah.
They were all looking to get bigger and build muscle. I was trying to go on the opposite scale. And no one that I knew had gone through that journey. So I was learning everything by myself, and I had to sit down and do hours of research. And this what I want this to be is imagine you're studying for an exam.
Yeah.
And someone comes and goes, listen, here's all the answers for that exam.
Yeah. The how-to guide.
This is it. This is all you need. This is your ultimate guide for the exam. This is what I want this to be.
But that was the challenge, not having
someone to look up to.
I wouldn't say mentor, but not having someone with
there
a
to ask questions,
distance. To ask questions and get help from.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been a foodie.
Yeah.
Just cutting out cheat days or cutting out. I truly believe in cheat days. I truly believe that cheat days are essential for your sanity.
Yeah.
And I still do that till now. It's not a thing where I can eat whatever I want.
I've got a really good question to ask you.
And let me just make this last point.
No, that's not.
Yeah, thank you.
Did you see that look on my face? That means I've got the.
I said cheeky.
The word of HS question.
Keep it in your head. I believe cheat days are essential. Cheat days are essential for your sanity. One day of eating bad isn't going to change your life, just like one day of eating good isn't going to change your life. Yeah. So.
Don't beat yourself too much about it.
Don't. If you have a cheat day, you have a cheat day. You have to. Sometimes you have to, innit? There's nothing you can do. And the last challenge was the mindset change that I had after the weight loss, actually, because I grew up someone timid and not myself and kind of just like a bit to myself, innit? Like a bit of an introvert. And when I lost the weight, people just expected this sudden change in me. I always say, don't judge a book by the chapter you walked in on, and it's so true.
Well, you know when the first time you said that to me, because we all heard, don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah. But when you said that to me, I was just like, wait, what? Say that again?
It's a nice one, isn't it?
Say it again.
Don't judge a book by the chapter you walked in on.
AKA,
don't judge someone's life by the point in that life that you've entered it.
Yeah.
And I think that's truly essential.
That's a great point, man. I think, I really feel that a lot of what you're saying, if you looked at it into someone there?
No, that's my boy.
If you look at what you're saying into a deeper kind of, you dive into it slightly more, like, you can take the same advice about different aspects of your life.
100%.
Whether that's finance, whether that's relationships, whatever it may be.
100%, bro.
Man, I told you I had a HS golden question.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
You spoke about the challenges, etc. What kind of, like, obviously we grew up in London, but you know what I'm trying to say, like, you grew up in Northwest, I grew outside just Northwest, so the London culture was evident towards me and all that stuff. So when it came to, like, you know, teenage years, getting a high school crush, you know, mingling with girls and all that stuff. Like, obviously, if you're not comfortable, then, but what was your obviously, I'm not going to say, oh, you know, what did you do? And all that stuff, because that's that. Obviously, I'm going to ask you that, especially on camera.
Yeah.
I got it now, innit?
I told him I'll do the stage 2.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, you didn't do stage 2 last time.
I did stage 2.
But how did that play into your confidence with it when it came to speaking to the opposite gender, when it came to, like, you know, just your self-confidence?
Yeah. No, good question, man. Yeah, like I said, I was always shy. I had this thing where I would have to get to know you like 2-3 lessons, because obviously we're talking about school times now. I would have to know you for like 2-3 lessons in order to actually talk to you, whether you're a guy or a girl, actually. It was obviously worse with the females.
Of course.
I was never able, bro, I had 0 game.
Trust me,
I had
bro,
the worst game.
I
look back at my messages now, I'm like, oh my days.
Bro, have you ever been in that situation where you randomly log into Facebook and you see like a message from 2012?
Oh man,
you see hey like 6 times. Hey, did it go through?
Yeah, I had the worst game, man. But it did 100% it took it.
Who has sick game at 15, 16 anyway?
Yeah, bro, I knew some brothers, man.
But can't relate.
Yeah, trust me. So yeah, it definitely took a hit on that side of things as well. Like my friends would go out with females, and they'd always go out and like as friends or whatever, or like one of them would always have a crush on them, and I was always, oh, he's such a nice like best friend for you. Like I was always that third wheel, like, oh, you've got such a nice best friend. Do you get me? My boy would be the one getting.
I wish I could find someone like you.
Yeah. But like, oh, you're so cute. Yeah, but cute as in like you want a pet.
Yeah.
Like, you want me as a pet.
There's something
cute.
Weird about the word cute, even now, bruv. Like,
now I don't mind it, innit? Now I get handsome more than anything. I don't get peng, buff, nothing. You're so handsome. I'm thinking, what's handsome, bro?
This is a sign I need to get in the gym, man. I need to get more compliments and that.
No, I'm joking. Mashallah.
But my brother, what would be? Okay, I'm gonna ask you 2 similar questions. What would be your best bit of advice from what you've learnt in 2019 to the people?
In 2019?
Yeah.
Regarding my diet?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm an advocate believer. Is that I use the right word?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I'm learning.
Advocate believer.
I'm an advocate.
You can just say I'm an advocate of. And then,
yeah, you can, innit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Or I'm a firm believer of. Yeah.
All right, cool. Experimenting with your body. So, for example, from the first
that kind of way.
Oh, no,
shout out Caitlyn Jenner.
Who?
Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, they can't relate to.
Do you know who that is?
No, I do. Come on, bro. You thought I was gonna do one of them things. Yeah, I'm an advocate of experimenting with your body. So I've gone through different diets and low carb and this and that. I'm telling you guys, don't try any of that. But what I've learned this year, and I'm sure I've told you as well, I'm doing a flexitarian diet.
Man said flexitarian.
Yeah, bro, bougie thing. Now I don't think I'm a hipster or anything or like a weirdo.
Brother, I bet you explain what that means.
But this, I
no
don't.
Flex.
No, I don't want anyone to take this and be like, oh, this is the diet I have to do. This is you guys have to understand. I'm 4 years in. I'm at a point where I'm comfortable with my muscle mass. I'm comfortable with my fat mass. I'm comfortable with everything. So I'm just kind of experimenting with my body to see what makes me feel the best. I used to experience from a lot of headaches. I was too bulky. I wanted to cut down a little bit, and I felt like I was eating meat every single day. So what I said is, I'm gonna eat meat Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday to Friday I'm gonna be vegetarian.
So your advice would be just trial and error.
Trial and error, perfect. Okay, so whilst I was dieting, I would always do trial and error. People will tell you don't eat fruits. Bruv, I used to eat fruits and I was still losing weight. People will tell you don't eat this and don't eat that. I was still eating those type of things. Don't eat rice.
Everyone's body's different.
100%. I have a high carb tolerance because of the background that I come from. We're used to carb heavy foods. So my carb
same.
Yeah, so my carb tolerance is all right.
What about oil based? Because I know my culture has a lot of oil based food.
Yeah.
To an extent.
I haven't looked into it that much, to be fair. I don't have that much oil anyway, just olive oil.
Cool.
But experiment with your body. Don't let anyone tell you, oh, don't do this and do that. Nah, man, you experiment, you see what it is and see what works for you. And obviously, take it easy, innit? Don't straight away one week keto, 1 week this. Nah, man.
Yeah.
See, find something that works for you.
And the reason I want to ask you this one is because, touch wood, this is gonna be H squared is gonna be at another height next year. This time, hopefully, God willing, this time next year. Sorry. What do you want to say to your December 2020 self? In regards to health, so 1 year from today, you want to look back at this episode and say, "Oh, I told myself I want to do X, Y, and Z, and I've done it."
So what I want to achieve in the next year, in terms of fitness.
Yeah.
I want to.
Where do you want to be this time next year?
All right, so I want to be able to, because my relationship with food still isn't the best. I still crave a lot of things. People might think like I don't, but I do. I crave. I just want to have a day where I can not necessarily just cheat days. Like if I want to go out with my boy and I want to eat, I can. Like I don't have to think about it too deeply. I want to get stronger. That's always the goal, to get leaner and stronger.
Definitely.
Yeah, man, just get a bit leaner, just be more comfortable with my body, more comfortable with myself. I used to hate taking off my top. Like I said, my loose skin is not bad. Thank God, then it's not bad at all.
Yeah.
But in your head, it's one of those things in your head where you think you're going to lose all that weight, you're going to have a six-pack, you're going to be chiseled. It's not like that. And to be fair, I don't want that, because for those of you that don't know, if you have a body like me and you want to try to get a six-pack, you might, but I guarantee you lose that six-pack in about a week or two if you eat normally again.
I swear.
Yeah, you have to like diet like a brother.
I swear with platforms like Instagram, it makes it
look like,
it makes
because
it look
those guys
easy.
genetically, either genetically, they have those six-packs and they're comfortable and they're fine, and like genetically they're just gifted with six-packs and they're slim guys.
Yeah.
Or opposite side of the scale, steroids. Trust me, bro.
I got a couple of YouTuber names in my head, but I ain't gonna say it.
No,
I'm joking. I ain't gonna judge anyone for anything. Who am I to talk now?
Yeah. But talking of which, sorry, I got a lot of questions about my just last point from me. I think. What was my workout routine?
Yep.
To begin with, I would walk uphill on the treadmill. Obviously, I was quite large, so I'd walk for a couple minutes, like 10, 20 minutes. Increase that to 30 minutes, increase it to an hour, increase it to an hour and a half at any speed I wanted.
Yeah.
But as long as I was on 15 incline. That was the main objective for me. Cool. I lost a stupid amount of calories doing that. Silly amount of calories.
Yeah.
Shout out my guy.
Someone did?
Yeah, no, he's just looking at me. He thinks he's sly on that. I lost a silly amount of calories doing that.
Yeah.
And what I'll tell you is try and focus on either bodyweight exercises or muscle exercises. Just look into it. Calm. Chest day, leg day, shoulder day, and back day. Just try to mix it up, man. Don't think, oh, I have to do this and I have to do this, bruv. Walk and train, or just go football or whatever. Just stay active.
Just do
and
something gradually.
And have less calories than you burn. Done.
Now, couple. I know the time we keep an eye on time. So just a couple minutes on people like myself. So I know most of this was highlight on your journey, and bro, I just want to say in front of your face again and in front of the camera, bro. Honestly, wallah, I'm so proud of you, man.
Wallah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for allowing me to talk to people about this as well, man.
Like all jokes aside, I know we banter so much, but bro, honestly, I'm very lucky to have you as a brother, and
likewise.
This is motivation for me as my brethren to see that someone I'm so close to has been able to do that. Do you know what I'm saying? If only I knew you back then, and was able to see it firsthand. But no, obviously, bro, you got to give credit to people when it's due, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't ever have a ego about it or pride about it. But give some advice to someone like me. I'm a relatively tall guy. I'm very skinny. My mum's side of the family is quite tall and skinny as well. My dad's he when he especially when he was my age, not so much anymore, but he's due to health reasons, etc. But you know what I'm saying, like he's always been quite a tall lad, and you know he's put a bit of weight on now, all that kind of stuff. But someone like me, brother, like I think
get that wiped quick one.
Edit that out. One of the previous episodes, I was munching a burger and chips. My brother had green beans and was it ribs?
Yeah.
What would you say to someone like me? Like, obviously gym is important, but in like a few sentences, advice to someone like me who has my type of body build.
So I think the advantage overweight people have is that they know they need to make a change.
Yeah.
Slim and skinny people don't believe they need to make a change.
Yeah.
And one thing I would highly recommend you to do is just make that change for a week or two and see the results it has on your body. Not just physically, bro. The way you feel, not just physically as in appearance-wise. The way you feel. I told you, bro, as soon as you start implementing greens into your diet and you start eating healthier and cleaner, your energy levels will go through the roof. Because when I have cheat days, I feel
remember I
like...
was saying you the other day that I was complaining about, like, bro, I'm always tired.
Yeah. And when I have cheat days, bro, I feel like napping. I just feel like sleeping the whole day. So that's number one. Understand that you do need to make a change. You're not amazing the way you are, you know?
Of course.
Second
you know
thing
what, bro? I'm going to speak it into existence. Hopefully 2020 is the year that I really start taking my fitness serious, man.
Your body is your temple, isn't it, bro? Like, look after it as much as you can. Especially in these years that we have, man. Like, later on, we're going to be thinking, oh, I wish I could have. I wish I could have.
I don't ever want to be in regret.
The main thing is, piece of advice, just quickly, if we're getting a bit, like, detailed with it, eat what someone who's trying to cut is eating.
Okay.
He's trying to lose weight, but much more of it.
Yeah.
Okay? So go on MyFitnessPal again.
Let's do a similar episode like this some point next year, and we can talk about where we've come from, where we've come since this episode. 100%. So we can say, December 2019 we was here, like physically,
good idea,
and the journey of our podcast, and you know what I'm saying.
But last point on that, go on MyFitnessPal again, same thing for the guys who are trying to gain weight or the girls. Go on MyFitnessPal, understand how many calories you need to have. Do that. Eat healthy food, but a lot of it. Force yourself to grow your what's that word called?
Metabolism?
Appetite. Force your appetite to grow.
I say grow your metabolism.
Train 100%. Keep training, and I think that was about it, man.
Yeah,
I think that was about it.
But my bro, yet again, thank you so much. Pleasure seeing you as always.
Thank you very much.
I hope you guys, you amazing viewers, listeners, took value from this. Even if you took on board one thing, that's the main reason why we're doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
thank you so much,
honestly, guys. I forget the humble thing. Like, we're doing this because the people wanted this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even saying the humble thing for me. I'm saying for you, bro, because like you didn't need to do this. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like you wanted to provide value to the people.
Yeah, the support I got was ridiculous, man.
The amount of calls. If I showed you the VNs and the messages, trust me, guys. He cares about his health. I can see, and he really wants you guys, and so do I. I want everyone to win.
Thank you for backing me to the end on this one.
I just realized something. This is the last episode we're doing before Christmas Day.
Merry Christmas.
So guys, early Merry Christmas.
Merrily.
Edit that out. Early Merry Christmas to you all. If you are celebrating, have a good one with your loved ones. You get me. Shout out Santa and them, man.
Yeah, shout out Rudolph. Merry Christmas. Don't think too deeply about the diet. If you have a cheat day on Christmas, you have a cheat day on Christmas.
Trust me. If you want to make Jan 1st your new beginning,
I did.
Let's do it, man.
I did. I started a bit before Jan 1st, but I did. I used it to my advantage.
I really
thank you so much to everyone who liked that tweet, that retweeted that tweet, that's just been sending us messages regarding the podcast.
Trust, man, bro. You know the amount of people, like, obviously nowhere on the scale of the amount of people that have interacted with you, of course, but the amount of people that have even come through to my way saying, yo, like, your podcast thing, I've gotten like a few followers here and there, like, love, man. Like, bro, you know one thing I've got to say, man, by starting Hate Squared with you, it's only been like, what, less than a month now? 3-4 weeks?
Yeah.
Brother, I believe in the world again, if that makes sense. Like, there's genuinely some, I don't care if it sounds moist, like, there's some amazing people. Like, I've got hope again. Like, more strangers have supported me compared to my friends. Some of my friends have supported AJ more in the fight recently.
Trust me, bro.
Than they've, I mean, not taking shots, obviously. We're going to do our thing regardless, but Nothing but love, man. We're so thankful, man. We're so thankful, and
appreciate it kindly,
we hope that you guys stick with us throughout the following journey.
Yeah, please do obviously subscribe.
If you're listening
share.
on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud,
follow the podcast.
You know what to do, guys.
We hope it did add some value to your life or to your day. Thank you for tuning in.
Of course. And we'll see you very soon.
We'll see you next episode, which will be the episode that we already filmed, but we're gonna change it up a bit. Thank you guys, and adios, man. My guy.
My brother.
Thank you, bro.
Take care, guys. Thank you.